Hi, good morning. For some reason, TikTok resume. It paused brief. It just did a weird thing. It did a weird thing, guys, but that's okay. So we're gonna get some music on the go because we like to have some light little tunes happening in the background while we're playing. Good morning, broski, Papa Price, and the mama. Hi, Jenny Lynn. How are you, love? All right, let's get something. Let's get something good for music. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Nope, not that one's too short. That one's not long enough. We need a longer one. Ooh, how about that one? We'll just go with happiness vibes. Oh, I have to change. Its output is on my thing. Let's make it the phone. Oop, roop, roop, roop. Ah. Media output. 7:08 early in the morning. There. There. We have music. It's official. How's everybody doing? I love morning. Good morning, Leslie. How are you? Ha. I love my mornings. Good morning. I don't know who's on that feed, but if you'd like to say hi, I would appreciate it. I'll say hi back. Good morning. So we're going to do a little bit of breathing first thing this morning. Good morning, Shelly. How are you? Hello, Amanda. Love you, sweetie. I've been practicing the new way to do the heart. Been practicing it so we can get the new heart instead of just. But I like this one because it's like the heart has wings. So I figured what we were going to do today is in the beginning. So first off, I'm going to do some self tapping and give myself a little bit of love or a like or two. And what I wanted to do this morning was start off with a bit of breathing. So we're going to get ourselves into a nice, relaxed, calm state on this beautiful Monday. And we're just going to do a little bit of breathing, and then we'll start with the cards. And then we'll carry on as usual. But I figured it'd be really nice to have that integrated into the beginning of the morning show. And let's see, where did I get to with my likes? Did I make it over 100? 214. Wow, that went fast. So we're just going to do some heart focused breathing at the beginning of the episode because I think that that's going to be really good for everybody. Aw, thanks, Pete. They're really blue, but that's not showing it very well. My glasses are dirty too, which is terrible. And I scratched myself. You know how I scratch myself with my glasses all the time? Is I put on my shirt with my glasses on and I'll catch them with putting my head through the hole. And you'd think you'd learn. You'd think you would, but I don't. I keep doing it. So I end up dragging the head over and it pulls the glasses down and scratches me. Oh, still got a dirty spot. Hang on. And my glasses get really dirty because my dog likes to lick them. Every time you go over to give him some attention and he's like, gets the glass. Alrighty. That's better, but still feel like it could be a little bit. Good morning. 8 synchronicity on Friday. This Friday? Very nice. We're nice number 13 today. Okay, so we're going to do this breathing technique. We're going to start with this first thing in the morning. And then we're going to get our day going. Hi, angel follower. Okay, so we're going to breathe into our heart space and we're just going to breathe in over 5 seconds in and then 5 seconds out. Okay, and this is going to get us in a nice calm state, and it's going to put our body into this really great healing state. Yes, I used to put my glasses on. Oh, and you know what else happened last night? I actually dreamed, and I had a dream and I remembered the dream, and I'm one of those people, I can get up and go to the bathroom and come back and jump back into the dream and, like alter it or whatever. So I quite enjoyed that. was really nice to have a dream that I remembered. Okay, so we're going to focus on the breathing for a little bit. We're going to breathe into this space and for 5 seconds and then out for 5 seconds. Okay, good plan. That's really good. Hi, Amanda. Okay, so we're going to do the inhale and we're going to start now. I want you to keep doing it. You know that you know that Helena works with me because she does the breathing, because it's one of the first things that I teach everybody is to breathe. What happened, Tanya? That's so weird. Sorry, continue going with that pattern. So inhale for 5 seconds, focusing on your heart space. Exhale for 5 seconds, focus on your heart space. It says that you're a moderator here, sweetie. I don't know why that says that there. Yeah, and all your stuff's there. That's so weird. Okay, continue along. Okay. Mama's on the list. Okay, we just want to keep doing that. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, James. We're just doing heart-focused breathing. You can put your hand on your chest or not. Okay. All right. So how do you feel? How do you feel doing that heart-focused breathing? Nice, centered, balanced. I feel really calm. I feel this energy that just comes right through my body, puts me in a nice space. You should be doing this at least 3 times a day, right? Try doing it first thing in the morning for a minimum of 3 minutes, and then in the middle of the day, and then at nighttime. Okay. Hi, James. Nice to see you. Love you. Be safe on your way to school. Nice and calm, nice and calm. Just beautiful. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I love it. I love it. And it gets you, it makes sure that you like it's coherence, right? And it when we're dysregulated, right? We're more running into, just reactionary as opposed to being responding, right? And this allows you to be in responding. Yeah, you want to make sure that you're guarding what your thoughts are, right? If you're doing the heart focused breathing, but you're thinking doom and gloom or negative thoughts, it's really counteracting against each other, right? Aw, thank you, mate. Thank you, sweetie. So lovely. Okay, let's see what our message is for today, and then we'll get on with the message that everyone else wants is their individual cards. So let's start with that, and we'll keep talking about all the rest of the stuff. Hi, Diana. How are you this morning? Yeah, not being able to settle that back down. Yeah, big time, big time. Yeah. Sometimes it'll bring, things that you need to work on, right? And you could be asking yourself when you get into that nice calm space, why is this coming up and what do I need to do? How can I eliminate this from my field, right? How can I remove this from my field? Okay. Hi, White Shark and Kyle. All right. So our first card, 9 of Air. And this is not the order that they came out, but we're going to talk about it. You can also alter it a little bit. 5 seconds is the typical amount of time that works well for most people. But if you feel uncomfortable, right, then you can shorten it a little bit, right? So you want to do what's actually feels comfortable for you. And can we get Diana on the list for a card? Oh, some warm white. Yes, yes. So I just reading the good tarot for the tarot cards, and I pulled the oracle card from the shaman's dream. I missed you too, sweetie. I'm glad you're doing okay. Just that breathing's good breathing for you. Really good breathing for you. Really good breathing. Okay. 9 of Air. Shifting negative self-talk to self-compassion, from fear to possibility, a call to faith. And faith is so important, right? But so is love. Love is really the opposite of fear. And someone had mentioned about a book, and I hadn't listened to it for quite some long time. I love you. I absolutely adore you. I cannot put it into enough words how much I adore you. I cannot wait to actually see you in person, like right there. Like, oh my God, it's going to be an amazing moment. Hi, Edwina. Thank you. Yeah, I'm coming to the States. I'm coming to the States. We're going to do a tour. I'm going to come down and see all my girls, and then some guys too, I'm sure. Aw, I love you. I love you. I love seeing your growth. I love seeing just the light. It's so bright now. It's getting brighter and brighter, and I can't wait. Like, I just got tinglies. Just tinglies. So a friend had suggested about the book Conversations with God, and if you've not read that book, please do. It is a beautiful book. I would love to see you in person too. No, the only thing so for a card, it's just 5 coins. And I do have a free list as well. It's just the free list has to wait until after the people that have donated or paid 5 coins. 5 coins is like the little fire symbol, or 5 roses. And it really translates to a penny for my thoughts. And the reason why I have that on there is because when I'm going into getting I access the spiritual realm in different ways, right? So, and then I bring it into the material. So that's the transfer. It's like the fee. Like, it's the fairy fee, the fairy fee, which is a funny way because you think of fairies like with the wings, but maybe fairy as in like the boat, more like that. Okay, so let's read about this one because this was talking about those negative self-talks. With a gentle, mellifluous voice, I tell myself that I will be okay, that I am okay, and that any fear is merely false evidence appearing as real. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Hi, Fred. We see what we can come up with. All right. Oh. Sorry, I had a message come up that said good morning at Mind, Body, Spirit, Healthy. Oh, okay. I have an appointment later today with my VA, and she wanted to know if she needed anything to be ready for the appointment. Good morning, Paige. All right, let's. Somebody has like squirrel brain. Squirrel. Just happening. All right. So shifting negative talk. This is what the 9 of Air, the first card, the 9 of Air. A camper van and convoy. Go visit everybody. I agree. So with a gentle, mellifluous voice, I tell myself that I will be okay, that I am okay, and that any fear is merely false evidence appearing as real. I forgive myself because I know I am a human trying the best I can, and I need only call on spirit to remember that I can and will do better as new possibilities begin to gather on my horizon. Oh, very nice. My watch told me it was time to move. So that was my movement. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so the next card that we got was the Ace of Water, which is talking about unconditional love, overflowing abundance, the fertility of love. Okay. I am filled with love from spirit and joyously let it flow out to others where it fertilizes the seeds of co-creation. Love gives me hope, shining brilliant light on all the possibilities available to me. I am optimistic about bringing dreams into being. Spirit always informs me and guides me, allowing me to illume the darkest of places. Right? So beautiful message between that. So we're going to stop our negative self-talk, lead into faith, and we're going to know that there's unconditional around. And I unconditionally love you guys. I do. Right? Because unconditional love doesn't mean that you're accepting whatever they're doing or whatever somebody's doing. Unconditional love can mean that I love you unconditionally. I see who you are. I see where you're at. And where you're at maybe doesn't align with where I'm at. And that's okay. I wish you nothing but the best in your life. And, I hope that you heal or whatever needs to be done. It doesn't mean that you have them close to you. If people can unconditionally hate people or can hate people for no reason, you can love people for no reason. That's what I'm choosing to do. So the next card was the Queen of Water. Compassion, emotional security, generosity, self-love and self-care, healer. So if we're stepping out of that negative self-talk, we're in that self-compassion space, right? It's always better to be compassionate towards yourself and to love yourself. Okay. So I am comfortable in my own skin. I love, cherish, and nourish myself. What if you chose to be exactly who you are in this time, right? You absolutely chose, I'm going to be this person. This is how I'm going to look. This is the challenges that I'm going to have to, endure. But in the end, the whole goal is to be unconditional love and to step away from fear-based thinking, the fear-based thinking of there's not enough. There's, hate, there's war, there's, like if we all got together and said we didn't want there to be any more war, we could end war immediately. If we decided collectively, 8 billion people decided, even it wouldn't even have to be 8 billion, but if the majority of us decided that we wanted to end hunger, we could do that. We have the resources to be able to do that. We absolutely could end worldwide hunger. We could end homelessness. We could end disease. We could end all of those things. We just have to decide collectively that's what we want to do. And that's what we're working on right now with the shift in collective consciousness, right? We're trying to move towards that concept that there's this wave of light, the wave of goodness that's coming through that's saying we don't have to live this way anymore. There's a better way. And that better way is to not have war, right? That's not one person is more than that, So the Queen of Waters, being comfortable in your own skin and nurturing yourself. I am the best friend to myself. My relationships with others reflect my security in knowing I am always worthy of love and respect. So if I believe I'm always worthy of love and respect, people are going to show me that I'm worthy of love and respect because I get what I put out there, right? I get how I feel about myself. What I think in my mind is what comes back to me. Right? If I'm in fear and negativity based thinking, I'm going to see more things to be afraid of. I'm going to see more things to be negative about. If I think love and that all about love, then I'm going to see more things to be love, like feel love for. If I think in the mindset of abundance, I'm going to see things to be abundant, that more abundance. If I'm thinking of things in the sense of if I'm thinking of things in the sense of gratitude, right? And that's such a huge shift. What do you have to be grateful for? Do you do that every day? I do. Every night before I go to bed, I write down a gratitude list. And I say 3 things that I'm grateful for. That doesn't mean that it's only 3 things, because sometimes I'll write down, like last night, I wrote down every name of my mod squad. because I interacted with every single member of my mod squad last night or yesterday. Sorry. We all connected at different times. We didn't all connect together, but I connected with every single member of the mod squad yesterday, and I am so grateful for them. Right. So that's one. I'm grateful for my family because my mom and my son, they show up for me all the time and they believe in me. Right. And I'm very thankful for the people out there that believe in me and believe in what I'm bringing to, like, what I bring to the table and how I help and stuff like that. So I have a lot of gratitude for that, and stuff. I thank you. I don't know what your name is because I can't read that, but thank you. All right. So I heal myself so I can be the change I want to see in the world. And so my compassion can inspire others. And that's what we do. It creates a ripple effect, right? As I healed, my children and my mom healed, right? In that generation. And I'm sure ancestors that have passed on are healing too, but I can't go back further than my mom's generation because all of my grandparents are deceased. And I can go down through. Says pow her full. So instead of power, pow her. It's a shirt that me and my girlfriend bought together. It was the last thing that we bought together before I moved away from the province that she lives in Alberta and I live in Ontario. And we went to yoga one morning. So it's powerful, but with a her. Right. So we bought it together. So we had our powerful shirts. So as we always do, we collect an oracle card with our tarot cards to kind of lock it down. And the oracle card today is Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. Very beautiful. Creativity, the Divine Feminine. The Cosmic Womb is a reminder that you're undergoing a beautiful process of birthing a new self into being. You don't know who or what it is yet, but you know it's full of life and love and passion and spirit. It's the perfect expression of you, imbued with love incarnate and ignited by the vital spark received from the divine. If you've had a difficult time in recent memory, feeling dry and stagnant or lost and unsupported, this is changing right now. You will feel newly inspired and so many ideas beckoning for your attention. Know that you're safe to explore the expression of your rejuvenated creativity, releasing all judgment as your curiosity is piqued. You're in the most fertile cycle of your life right now, intuitively keen with heart wide open, mindful that each step in the direction of your dreams and desires is effortlessly supported by all the divine helpers in the unseen realms, right? And we are supported and loved. You know, we have that help in the unseen realms, right? And if you're open to it, sometimes you're able to connect to it. I sometimes enable people to do that. I've been known to be an activator. So sometimes if you hang out with me long enough, you're going to find out just what you have capable, like what you're capable of, right? You just have to be open to it. You have to be open to listening to it. Not all of us are meant to be channels, but a lot of us can be. We just have to be open to it, right? Inspiration is in spirit. We're inspired. We're in spirit, right? So, all right. So now we're going to get into individual cards. I think I'm going to pull from the Good Tarot for a little bit. It seems like it's resonating with me. So we're going to pull from that, and then we're going to go. We'll see where it goes. If it stops resonating, we'll see what else does. Woohoo! Amanda. Amanda. The Hermit. All right. The Hermit. So let's see what the Hermit's telling us to do. I figure you know. But I think right now, for just the next little bit, might be good to just pull back. Hello, Marissa. The Hermit. Time out. Sometimes it's necessary to take time out for regrouping and introspection. This is a temporary experience, but one necessary for my growth. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clear perspective on everything in my life, right? So I know that there's changes coming for you, transitions in the works, right? At least in your mind, there's the thoughts of transitions. So, you know, this is the time to think, to regroup, to plan, right? To plot our transition to this new state. And then you can go. Then next is action. I need to sip so I can get the dryness out of my throat. So if you, Jenny, messenger of air. Okay, what's this messenger of air telling us? I actually started looking for a camper van or a camper yesterday because I'm like, screw the rent prices. Enough of the rent prices. I'm just going to go live in a trailer. I'm going to live in the trailer and travel, and I'll just travel wherever the sun is. I'll go down and visit all my friends, drive around. So if you like what I do in the mornings, you can always join me by subscribing. If you subscribe to my channel, you immediately get 2 cards, and then every time that you come on, you get put on the list for a card for free. You don't have to worry about gifting on a daily basis. You can. You're definitely allowed to. They do. You're definitely allowed to. Gift if you want. Sorry, it's just my brain this morning. Good morning, Oliviera. I love you. Haven't got to your card just yet, Angel. I'm looking. But you are on the list because I see that you gifted, so you're definitely on the list. So we do have 5 coins or 5 coins for a card, which is basically a penny for your thoughts. Trying to think, is the left ear the good one, or is the right ear when you get an itchy ear? Is the left one someone's? There's a difference, right? So someone, if they're talking in the one, if you get itchy ear on the one side, then it can mean that someone's talking good about you, and then on the other side is they're talking smack. I just can't remember which side is which. So I'll have to look into that, because either someone's talking good about me or they're talking smack. Left isn't okay. Because my left was, I'm just really stoked that I had a dream last night. Messenger of air for Jenny. Messenger of air. Opinions informed by experience, adherence to dogma, allegiance to a way of thinking or acting, a learned response, subconscious programming, and swift reactions or responses. I need to broaden my perspective. I am reacting to a situation from my past. I have to think about whether I want to do things the old way or respond differently this time. We're sharing the message. Tune into our radio signal. Sometimes that's all it is. And you know how you tune in? If you do that heart focused breathing, right? When you let go, when you do that exhale, when you take in that nice deep inhale and that nice long slow exhale, do you feel yourself get into that space, like into this different space in your mind, right? That's when you open up. You open to being receptive when you're in that space. So that heart focused breathing can be really, really good for that. But if you're not doing heart focus, at least do nice, slow, controlled breath where you're engaging your diaphragm. I can adapt. I am reacting. This is about responding differently. I can adapt to a new way of thinking and behaving. You most certainly can. We are always capable of change, right? I am swift and move quickly, ensuring my actions are for the highest good and positive outcomes are assured. Aw, James, this is not fun. Why does your school not have better Wi-Fi? That's just not cool. That's not cool. School should have good Wi-Fi. Hello, Salasia, my love. I was talking about how you were on my gratitude list last night. All my mods were. I listed you all out individually. Put all your names there, one after the other, about how I was grateful for you. Alrighty. So next is Rochelle. What is the message for Rochelle? The Ace of Earth. Not as swift as I used to be. Fair enough. I don't know if I'm not very swift these days on my feet. Not swift at all. Right? Look at how beautiful he is. I saw a whole bunch of deer when I went to the movies the other night, which by the way is the first time I've been to the movies in years. Like I would have to really think long and hard. Like it was probably a Marvel movie years ago. I can't even remember the last movie that I went to see, but it was probably like probably 4 years ago that the last time that I went to the theater. And I went and saw The Mummies, which is a kids like a cartoon. It was cute. It was lots of fun. Right up my alley. I don't watch TV. I definitely do not watch violence or negative stuff. That's just not something I care to entertain. So I went and saw the kids movie, and it was so cute. We have a drive-in. In the town just that's like a little south of me. And the drive-in, awesome. We have there's drive-ins in Ontario, which is really nice. Maybe I'll hit up a drive-in this year. That'd be cool. Ooh, that's so cool. I was thinking about subscribers. Olivia Anu. I was thinking about subscribe. Oh, my ear's ringing. We'll sit on that. Hey, Ace of Earth for Rochelle. You have a lovely day too, sweetheart. Love you. Ace of Earth for Rochelle. Prosperity in its purest form. Concrete results in the physical world. Abundance made manifest. I recognize the many forms of abundance and plenty, and I align myself with success. I can generate gold from the resources I have at my fingertips. I make an impact. The essence of prosperity is taking form in the material world. Right? Just beautiful. This is my left ear. I'm probably inverted on your screen, unfortunately. No, ringing in the ear. Ringing in the ear is not bad on the left side. No. Yeah, you can go to like the band shell and stuff like that, like the movies in the park. They do that here too. They do that in hi Leslie. You are from Leslie? Victoria? Where's Leslie? Yeah, they have like in Fort Saskatchewan, they did that at the band shell that's in the park. They would put on movies, and they do that down here in Victoria, like yeah, it's really ringing. Yeah, on my left side. Ah, nice. I see what that means then. Hello. Nice. Okay, so Helena. Hi, Victoria. Oh, you do. You got some heaviness there, lady. Some real big heaviness there. Trying to think. What is that? Ooh. So, Helena, transformation, number 13. Lucky number 13. Let's grab that number back from people saying it's a bad number. It's a lucky number. Yeah. Well, just so you know, on my profile is a link for my website, and on my website is a free clarity call that you can book with me, and we could talk about how I would help you through all of that stuff, right? And I have been through an enormous amount of stuff, which, by the way, my podcast, the next episode of my podcast is up officially at this time, and it's me talking about my story and my healing journey. So you can tune into that. It's Divine Healing Podcast on Spotify. Maybe I'll put them on YouTube. I could put them on. Ooh, that might be a good idea. All right. Transformation for Helena. Change. Nothing remains the same. And I need to accept that life evolves through cycles of birth, rebirth, death, and rebirth. Birth, death, and rebirth. Now is a time of transition as things are changing from one form to another. I need to allow this to happen for the highest good. I am called to let go the old so I can welcome the new. Right? Just beautiful, right? I straighten out my leg. Well, not straighten out my leg as I'm putting it up, bending my knee. Okay. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Beautiful reminder. You're doing fantastic. I'm so proud of you. I'm so incredibly proud of you. Right? And especially the way that you transitioned through, the other day. All righty. Liz, let's see what Liz's card is today. Whoa. Let's see. We're going to discern. I feel like I know which one it is, but where did I put him? Where did I put it? Oh, no. Where did I sit him? Where did I tuck my... Aha, I hid it behind another deck of cards. Surprise. Is this Liz's card? Sometimes you have to consult another. Is this Liz's card for today? Call. Yeah, like when you went through your experience, you were doing the beautiful breathing pattern, you calmed yourself down, you connected, you did an amazing job, right? You did an amazing job, and I think you need to recognize that and recognize all of the work and everything that you've been doing thus far, right? Because we don't oftentimes celebrate those things, right? You have to celebrate when you don't react to a situation the same as you would have in the past. When you're reacting in a different way, that's huge. So congratulations on that. So for Liz, call, purpose, and true prosperity. I have everything I need right now to move forward with purpose. I'm being called into a deeper and more authentic relationship with myself. Ooh, I love you. Cheers, my friend. I also do energetic healing, which if you give the coffee cup, that's what the energetic healing is for. Okay. I'm being called into a deeper and more authentic relationship with myself, with my higher power, and with others. I am here for a reason. I'm required to step forward into my true self and express that through my actions. I need to trust that my life has a purpose, that I am enough, and that within me is a divine blueprint that has a meaning for myself and others. Yes, absolutely. And that's why I tell people when I first do the first session with them, I'm like 3 times a day. 3 times a day. Keep doing it 3 times a day. Make a habit. Make a habit. Very much so, Liz. All right, Diana. Diana, this will be your card when it comes. Let's see what Diana's card. Whoa. Diana, the 4 of Earth. Try to get her in a space where the reflection's not, the glare isn't too bad. 4 of Earth. Just pretty. 4 of Earth. Okay, Diana, this is your card, love. You overslept this morning. That's understandable. You worked really hard this weekend and you need sleep. You're healing. Your body's, that's what your body needs when you're injured. You need sleep. So 4 of Earth, ownership, the beauty of divine order, trusting in a solid foundation. Even if I feel shaken up and am unable to understand why things happen as they do, I know for certain that divine order manifests in all aspects of my life. What I have built rests on a solid foundation, so there is no need to fear. While it is true that nothing is permanent in the material world, I find security in the existence of a divine plan. Spirit is always there to remind me that I am exactly where I am meant to be for my highest good and the highest good of all, and that I always have abundance available to me. Right? So that's that, just leaning into that faith and knowing that everything is going to happen. Everything is working out and when we talk about like a solid foundation, and I know that yours was around like around housing, right? Around finding a new home for you, right? So it's talking about just like trust in the solid foundation. There's going to be a solid foundation. You're going to find your little house. And I know that. I sense that. And every time that we've talked and we've checked in, it still stays the same. That yes, it's coming and it's coming and it's coming and it's coming. And you just have to have faith in that and trust the process, right? Trust the process. Hi, Mel Watson. Good morning. Well, you watch the likes go now. This girl with her rapid fire fingers, like, it's amazing. I'm going to have some more coffee because I have a tickle in my throat. Not a tickle. I have a dry spot. That's what it is. Just a bit of dry spot. Okay. And then after Diana is now Paige, and then Crystal, and then Oliviera, and then Angel, and then Mel. And my mods are on the list just a little bit later on. This coffee is a spicy coffee because I put turmeric and pepper and cinnamon and ginger. She's going to wake me up. Oh, so the four of earth, it cut off. So the four of earth, I don't know where it cut off. So we'll just reread the message from the card. Or did you get the message of the card, or just not my message that was additional to the card? Because it's just talking about a solid foundation, and that, man, like, even if it feels a little bit unstable right now. Okay. None of it. It all caught. Sit in peace. Sip of the divine. I like that. Good morning, Rebecca. How are you, love? Okay. So the four of earth, I'm just going to read that again because it cut off. Aw, sorry to hear that you're stuck today, Rebecca. All right, Diana, rereading the message for you, love. Ownership, right? You're looking for a little house. So you're going to get that, right? The beauty of divine order and trusting in a solid foundation. So a solid foundation of the house, okay? Even if I feel shaken up and am unable to understand why things happen as they do, I know for certain that divine order manifests in all aspects of my life. What I have built rests on a solid foundation, so there is no need to fear, right? The house is coming to you. There is no need to fear. While it is true that nothing is permanent in the material world, I find security in the existence of a divine plan. Spirit is always there to remind me that I am exactly where I am meant to be for my highest good and the highest good of all, and that I always have abundance available to me. Okay? Thank you, Hazel. I'm like, I bet that's Salasia when I saw the galaxy. Thank you, sweetheart. It's beautiful. Hi, Julie. How are you, love? Okay, so it's just a really, really positive message. The earth element is about abundance, right? It's about material, the material things, right? So, so what you're asking about with your house, right? With your housing is positive. You're so welcome. Ah, love you, sweetheart. Love you. Ah, my weekend was lovely. It was a busy weekend too. I had house guests. My mom and my son came over and they all spent the night. So I had 4 people spend the night. And then on Saturday, I babysat and I had 3 calls with clients, which was awesome. And I had a migraine and I still did it. I still managed to do it all. And then I went to the movies for the first time in like probably 4 years, maybe even more, and watched a kids movie, which was fun. So if you have kids, The Mummies is a cute movie to take them to. It's really cute. And then last night I had the first time in years I dreamt and remembered it. And I jumped out of my dream and went pee and came back in and had more of my dream. Hi, Redbeard. Yeah, it was. It was a good flick. For children, for sure. It was really cute. Really, really cute. Very good flick. All righty. So, Paige. Ooh. Yeah, I'll explain though. So, my son, I have 2 sons. My oldest son turns 30 this year. And my youngest son is 28. He's exactly 20 years younger than me. So typically when I get a migraine, I would put some cold on the back of my neck, and you can put your feet in warm water. It just causes the pressure to change, right? And I started young for one and good genes for the other, I suppose. My mom looks really young too. And it's funny. I got to tell you this story. This is funny. So in our house, everybody we've got into this pattern of calling me, like people, like my brother's wife, like they call me my son's sister, like they call me and my son's brother and sister instead of mom and son. Like it's a slip, but everybody keeps doing it. And when I'm with my oldest son and my grandsons and my mom, she's grandma, and I feel like auntie. Like it's just weird. It doesn't feel like that. Feels like I'm the age of my children. I really feel like I'm their age, and I'm not the age that I really am. Like I feel like I'm much younger, and so it's a good thing. But yeah. So yeah, everybody. I'll adopt you then. I adopt children all the time. Yeah. And yeah, we they call me aunt, like his sister and stuff like that. So it's just really weird. Yeah. I am 48. Yeah, I've adopted you. That's it. It's done. You're adopted. I've always wanted daughters, so I've gotten daughters now. Right? So yeah, I just always felt young. I've always felt young. It's very young. It's very young. So yeah, I had children really young. There we go. Readings. So a coin is 5 cents. So, or 5 coins. So like 5 roses, or 5 roses is the easy way to put it, or anything worth 5 coins. So like the little fire symbol, and that's basically a penny for my thoughts. I can put you on the list for a free yes, no, but that they go at the end. Just the people that obviously are subscribers and stuff like that. I relate very well to my children, and because we're all just very young. Right. My mom is 60. She just turned 66. So my mom's 66. I'm 48, and my oldest child is almost 30. Yeah, definitely Forrest, for sure. Alrighty. Paige, I like threw out, I don't know how many cards. Yeah, my mom is 66. Thank you. Yes or no question. On the house. I like the way you put that. On the house. Oh, I gotta switch my leg around. Put my leg around. All right, 10 of air for Paige. 10 of air. Let's see what this 10 of air is talking about. Graceful endings and hopeful beginnings meet. A point of epiphany. An end to old ways of thinking. Yes, she is. She was married off when she was 15 and had 2 kids by the time she was 17. Like before she even turned 18, she had both me and my brother. The only 2 kids she's ever had, though. Like she stopped at that point. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. She was terrified. She barely knew him, but she was raised, she had a very toxic home environment. So yeah, she was terrified. The first time they had a massive storm, the day that of her wedding, they had a massive storm. So they came and told her that it was canceled. My mom thought it was canceled for good. And she was like so elated. She was so excited. She was like, yay, I don't have to do this. This is good. Cause she barely knew him. And well, so the story is, this gives me chill. Like, I mean, I'm sure that it's more than it's, but anyway, so my dad had came to date one of her other sisters, was going to date one of her other sisters. But when he came to pick up my mom's sister, he saw my mom and he was like just smitten with her. And he's 5 years older. So he was 20. And he was like, actually, I'd rather date her. And my grandma was like, okay, take her. So my mom like was terrified, but anyway, she went on a date with him, and like they maybe had like 3 dates, and then he told my mom that, or told my grandma, whatever. My grandma and him discussed that he was going to marry her. So she married her off because my grandma didn't really, my grandma was a very toxic person. She did not like my mom. She made that very clear throughout my mom's life that she was not cared for. So she married her off. And when the first wedding happened, there was like a tornado, or like there was a massive storm that went through Ontario at that time. And so the wedding got canceled initially, and my mom thought it was canceled for good. And she was just so like, she was like crying tears of joy. But then she later found out that it was just postponed. It wasn't actually canceled. So yeah. Oh yeah, there were a lot of signs to get away from him. Lots and lots of signs that didn't stop. Oh no, she did not want to. No, she did not want to. Yeah, my mom just didn't have, like, I mean, she didn't know how to be a parent because she was still a child, and she was in an abusive relationship and a lot of toxicity. And she had a lot of abuse and trauma from her childhood. When my mom was born, she was born a twin, and her twin died. And so my grandma shipped her away to her grandparents because she couldn't bear to look after her, couldn't bear to look at her. So she spent the first 6 years living with her grandparents until her grandpa died. And then she was brought back to live with her mom and treated basically as a slave, and as the unwanted child. So then, yeah, she suffered all kinds of abuse at the hands of her mom and all the men that tramped through my grandma's house, and then was married off when she was 15. So she didn't know how to do it. So, I mean, unfortunately that we paid the price of that as children too, because she didn't know how to be a child. We were put in the children's aid when we were little. My mom had got my grandma to look after us, and my grandma handed us over to the children's aid, and told her that my mom was an unfit mom. Another time when my grandma was looking after us, she gave us to my dad, who was very abusive, and he took us away, kidnapped us when I was 4. And some bad stuff happened during that time. Luckily enough, we ended up going to school with a cousin that then told my mom that she went to school with me in the same grade. and allowed us to get back together. Like allowed my mom to find me again. Otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. Like how long it would have took my mom to find us. Definitely. So yeah, so I've been kidnapped twice by my real dad and by my stepdad. I was kidnapped when I was 4 by my real dad and when I was 15 by my stepdad. And they were both very terrible, terrible, terrible experiences. Um, and yeah, so, all of that trauma, I didn't, like I said in the Divine Healing podcast that I did for myself, did about my story. I talked about how I thought that I dealt with my trauma fine because I was successful by society's measures, right? I was the director of nursing. I went to school, I got educated, I worked a good job, I had a partner and children and a house. Like I did everything that I thought was right by society standards. So I thought I dealt with my trauma pretty good or pretty well, I guess. But yeah, it was coming out in different ways. And, with, poor coping habits and, the way that I tried to escape from how I felt about myself was the biggest thing, right? Like I felt like I wasn't lovable. I was unworthy. I wasn't good enough. I was always going to be abandoned. Men were always bad people. They were going to hurt me in some way. And so I always met men who would in some way let me down or hurt me or cheat on me or whatever else, right? Just toxic behaviors, because that's what I thought that I deserved. And that's what I thought all men were going to do. And I had to go through my healing journey to realize that it was just how I was seeing reflected my feelings about myself in the people around me. So I had to heal through that. And that's where I am now. And now I'm like, I've been alone for a while and I like being alone. So if anyone's going to be with me, they're definitely going to show me that I'm worthy. Otherwise, move on out, move on. Yeah. It took a bit to heal, but it's definitely doable. And the way that I do it is a lot quicker than the way that, therapy does it, where you talk for years and years and years and years and years and you don't actually get to the root cause, right? Yep. They have, like, if you love yourself, you fully love yourself and care for yourself and appreciate yourself and know your worth, then you won't tolerate people that don't show that to you. That just does not resonate it won't resonate with you at all. And you'll be like, nope, move on. I don't tolerate that kind of behavior. Right? Definitely, Anne, you can be put on the list for a yes, no. Too much coffee and art. I like that name. As I drink coffee. Later on, I'll probably do some art. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to read Paige's card. Graceful endings and hopeful beginnings meet, a point of epiphany, an end to old ways of thinking. Yes, absolutely. Friends as well. It doesn't matter who's in your life. Does not matter. That relationship, just because they're your parent, it does not matter. I don't have a relationship with my dad because my dad's never healed. My dad is a toxic, dirty, bad man. So I don't have a relationship with him and I don't have to. And nobody can tell me that that's wrong. I've had somebody tell me you should respect your parents birth. Da, 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 da. No. I meet them where they're at. And my mom went through her healing journey with me. Like after I healed, my mom's done her own healing with me. She listens to what I say. She works on her traumas. She shows up. She's a totally different person. My mom can stay in my life because my mom deserves to. My dad, he's still the negative, toxic, terrible person that he's been his whole entire life. He doesn't deserve to be in my life. He has not done the healing. Nope. He's a big nope. Hello, Jess. Jess would like to be put on the list as well. Okay. Yes. Yep, exactly. And so you create your own family, right? And now you can have our family. You can be a part of our family. Yeah. So yeah, You got your new family. You got your new family, and it's us. We have our collective. We have our divine feminine and divine masculine collectives. So it's perfect. You can come and hang out with us. All love and joy, and that's where we'll go. All right. It's all up from here, Paige. As I bless the ending, grateful for the lessons I have learned that can free me from patterns that no longer serve me. I allow my circumstances to end with grace, as I know something better can appear at any time. I am thankful that from now on, I can respond differently to any challenging situation. It's beautiful, beautiful message, right? And it's true. We have, you have to let go of things that ended. Okay, I gotta close my phone screen. We're at 10:01, so we got 9 minutes before we gotta burn our bay leaf. So just keep your eyes out, right? It's okay when things go, because when things aren't when thing Oh, my dad taught me a lot of things. My dad taught me a lot of things. I actually, when I looked back and reframed the experience, right? So he gave me abandonment issues. He gave me, not feeling lovable, and he gave me not feeling good enough, along with other experiences throughout my life. But when I reframed it, I was like, actually, the best thing that happened was that he abandoned me, because that gave me perseverance, independence. That gave me the spitfire, little personality that I could achieve, and I could do anything. And I didn't need no man. I was independent. I'm a strong, independent woman. That's what my dad gave me. I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need no man. I'll go change my own tires and my own oil, and I can take the garbage out, and I can reach the top shelf. Right? That's what my dad gave me. And then the healing gave me boundaries. The healing taught me boundaries for sure. I taught myself boundaries. Alrighty, Crystal. Crystal, Dawn, your card now. I love when we get onto our little chats, though, because there's so much information, and people can hear that and be like, wow, that was huge, right? That was huge. Or I've experienced that myself. And that's why I had all the experiences I chose. So I've been a healer for lifetimes, and I will continue being a healer for more lifetimes. Absolutely. I had those experiences. So being homeless, being sexually, physically, emotionally, financially, mentally abused, being neglected, being moved over 50 times in my lifetime, having people in my life that had addictions, that had mental health issues, that, were incarcerated, having all these different experiences that I had, including traumas from accidents and stuff like that. Like, I had all of those things. So it doesn't matter who comes to me for healing. I can speak on their level. I can speak from that sense of sincere empathy, because not only do I understand from understanding because I learned information to help, but understand because I've been there. I've overcame that. Right. So yeah, we can always burn more than one leaf. Lots of times people will burn, right? And that's different, right? When you go to a therapist who's just learned the information from school, and they're like, yeah, let's just talk about it. And then you come in and you talk, and then they're like, okay, 45 minutes is up. See you next week. And you're like, what? But I don't have any soothing skills. I don't have any, what? That's a lot. Ooh, that one's flipped right over for you. Crystal, 8 of water. Paige's card was the 10 of air. Right? So they don't have that understanding of what it's like to, have nightmares that, you have to overcome, or, the feeling that is in your body, or that, it's really hard for somebody that grew up in a safe and secure home that, doesn't have these underlying viewpoints about themselves, because that's what ends up happening when you're traumatized as a child. It actually works on your self-esteem, your self-worth, your concept of relationships, big ticket items. So they don't understand how to communicate about that. right? Because they've not experienced it. So they're just doing your straight up book stuff. Well, talk therapy isn't the way to work through, like doesn't work through stuff. Sure, at times after you've been doing enough talking, the story becomes boring, right? If I keep saying the same story over and over and over again, it'll become boring, even if it's a really bad story. So there's, that helps to take off some of the weight of the story. But to really heal, you need to work through it more than that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right. So, which is why with me, the first thing that we do is we establish safety, and I give you soothing skills, right? Because I don't want to jump into your trauma until you've got a good safety net. Because if you can't soothe yourself, I have no business at all going into any of your traumas. And I don't even have to really delve deep into your traumas, because I know what it caused. I know the outcome of what the trauma did. And that's the most important thing. And there's ways to go in there and heal it that are very, very quick and simple. They're much simpler than what we've made them out to be. But there's a whole bunch of things. Or they're culturally yeah, exactly. So there's a lot of different things. So that's why I offer the therapy that I do. And people will be like, well, $1,000 for 3 months, that's expensive. Well, if you spend 20 years talking to a therapist and getting nowhere, isn't that more expensive? 10 years, isn't that still more expensive? 5 years, still more expensive. $1,000 in 3 months to see real actual change, that is worth way more than $1,000. But I just do it for $1,000 because I think that that's appropriate, and it's something that more people could afford, right? And then doing the payment plans as well. All right, so 8 of water for Crystal. Okay. 8 of water. Yeah, I was doing 2 sessions a week, and my therapist was $250, but because of the copay from my insurance, I was only paying for the first little bit $100, and then I had to pay the rest of it, right? And a lot of us can't afford therapy. We can't afford to be paying that level of money month after month after month after month, and year after year after year as well. Sometimes it's worth it to borrow money from somebody to go on your healing journey, because that money is going to come back to you tenfold in peace of mind and in how you're going to escalate yourself in your life. Because when you're not sitting there thinking that you're worthless or you don't deserve this, or, all these other negative things, it's going to allow you to step into your power, and you're going to be more financially abundant too, because you're going to know your worth. 2 minutes. Let's read this card and then do our burn. Journey of discovery, letting go and seeking a deeper meaning and greater authenticity, beyond superficiality. All that glitters isn't gold, and I know that I always deserve authentic riches, the gold that fills me with joy, abundance, and understanding. I fearlessly pause to re-examine where I have been, where I am, and where I might go. I have been Now I consciously choose the path that is right for me, instead of the one that seems likely to draw me onto it, or the one I feel I ought to walk. I am true to my heart. I have come as far as I can, and I can leave by the wayside the last vestiges of illusion, the last bits of fear and shame. I will no longer hold on to what isn't right for me. A big letting go. A big letting go. Yep. 3 visits is about all you get. Okay, we've got 1 minute. Let's get our leaf and our little pot and our matches. Get it all set up. Yay! I told you, I knew they were coming. We talked about that that it was gonna happen, but I like to know that you now have some clarity on that. Yeah, depending on your therapist and how good they are with EMDR, it can be hit or miss. Okay, we'll use this leaf. It's not the best leaf, but it's almost a full one. Oh yeah, no. And the first visit is like, so why are you here? Like, what do you want me? It's just a general meet and greet. And then the second visit, you might start talking, and then 10-10 guys, 10-10. What are we going to call in? Resources is 1. And then I like love and joy. And we like faith, trust, and pixie dust. We're going to call in money. Because we got to call in good energy. Calm energy. We'll call the calm in. Calm, peace, acceptance. Oh, I love that. Acceptance, knowledge, gratitude. Enlightenment. Ease and grace. That's beautiful. I like that. Psychic abilities. I like that too. Gotta flip the leaf over. Sunny weather. It is snowing again. Like, what is up with that? Did I not get the message? It is freaking spring. We can definitely get a card for you. What's your name, love? Because all I see is Facebook user. And bay leaves, direction, health and direction. Empathy. Spiritual growth. Burning sage is a smart thing to do. Diana. Hello, other Diana. I love you, friend. Nice to see you back again. Can we get Diana from the Diana on the list again? Different Diana. Bravery, for sure. Safety. Security. We got health. We'll put healing on there too. Divine partner. Let's call in our divine partner. And inspiration, because that's in spirit, right? Belief, focus. Vitality. We're meshing it in there. Dedication. Accomplishment. And angelic guidance. We'll squish that one in there. I think we can fit that in there. Okay, we are full. Ooh, abundance. We didn't even put, we can flip it over. Maybe we can find a little spot in here for abundance. And devotion. We're smushing them, but we're getting in there. Dedication. I love that. Thank you, Linda. How are you, love? Okay. Let's burn this. We got so much on this leaf. And I did see 1010, so we know it's a valid burn. Okay, it's a good burn. Look at all of them. Like, just smush. So many. I'll hold on to it. Was a good burn. I always like to make sure it's fully burned too. I mean, typically it does. It ends up absorbing the last little bit. It was a good burn. Ooh. Are you on the list for a yes, no, or a free card? I'm not sure. I'm sorry, not a free card. A free yes, no, or a card. That's the order that it's supposed to go in. We're going to clean up our bay leaves later. Because you never know, we might burn again at 11:11. It was a nice burn. So as above, so below, as within, so without, so mote it be. And so it is. And so it is. And we're going to do our... and so it is, right? So it is. And we're gonna do our intuition test a little bit later on too, okay? Blessed be. Absolutely. Woo. And you are coming up. We've got Oliviera right now. We've got a decent little bit of a list going, so you're down there a little bit. If you're in a real hurry, we could always like adjust the list a little bit. Okay, Angel follower. Angel, you're 2 away. This one's for Oliviera, and then you're next. Oh, no, not that. Sometimes we do. Okay, so I'll move Anne up the list for that. So 2 of air for Oliviera. Okay, 2 of air. Let's see what this beautiful, look at her dancing there. With her birdies. Do, 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 do. It shouldn't be an issue burning sage. Just make sure that you have your windows open to allow the smoke to escape, which you should anyway, right? Stalemate, uncertainty, considering options. Time to take a break to consider my options and think about things. There is no need to rush forward. The perfect answer for the highest good will come to me if I take my time and remain in a peaceful state of mind. So when you can do the heart-focused breathing, right? And if you have a question, ask your heart, right? Ask your heart the question, okay? Just ask your heart the question, and the answer that comes will be a yes or a no. Like it'll be a really quick question, right? If it's your brain that's giving you the answer, your brain's it's a dialogue, right? Your brain will go into like all this other stuff, right? But your heart's just a real quick mm-hmm or mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's a very quick, small, like it's not into the, when you start going into, yeah, maybe I should, I don't know, maybe I think, then that's your, yeah, definitely. Okay, Angel's card, and then we'll do Anne's card, okay? All right, Angel. It's being stubborn. Angel, Hanged Man, number 12. Okay, so this is all about getting a new perspective, right? Even though it'll say a bit more, but yeah, just making flew. It was like, yeah, it's coming. Neat. Okay, so surrender. Sacrifice and surrender are necessary at times like this. Nothing in life is free, nor does everything happen according to my timetable. When this card appears, I'm reminded that a delay is in my best interest, that until all the elements are in place, I'm meant to surrender to the greater will for the highest good of all. Time for me to let go of my attachment to how I thought things had to be. I'm called to surrender and wait to see how things play out. Oh, I love you, Paige. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day. So it's a new perspective as well. Aw, cool cloth to the back of your neck, right? Cool cloth to the back, cold to the back of the neck, and you can put warmth on your feet. And that, ooh, whoa. We almost boxed the cards. Have a beautiful day. Yeah, definitely block down the light a little bit. Nice. Ooh. Will Ann be with Spencer? Will Ann be with Spencer? No, Ann. Spencer's not the man. It's a solid no too. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Cover your eyes, keep the light out, because we tend to get very light sensitive when we have a migraine. Cold to the back, to the nape of the neck, and then heat on your feet. It'll pull the blood to your feet so that it alleviates some of the pressure. Lots of water, mint tea. A mint tea would be really good as well. Okay, that'll help you, Olivia. Ooh, will I ever become a TED speaker? That'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna speak on stage at some point. Okay, next is Mel. Ten of fire. Hi, Anita. You missed the burn. You missed your burn. What was I going to say? My brain went. Right? Wouldn't that be cool? All right. So. That's okay. We'll probably burn again in a little bit, right? You know me. Me and my liking to burn. All right. So Mel, 10 of fire. Oh, I passed fire. 10 of fire. Well, stick around. We have a wonderfully loving community here. Beautiful, beautiful people, right? I'm going to give myself some love. All right. So burning away, releasing the excess, endings clear way for new beginnings. I may be overcommitted and have taken on too many burdens. In this moment, I do the work of decluttering my life. All that I release will take new form and serve the greater whole, but I no longer need to hold on to it simply because it once seemed to have value for me. I thank it for what it did for me, but say goodbye to the emotions, relationships, and situations that I realize do not belong in my life anymore. It's a really good one. Really good one. Let go. Burn it, baby. Burn, baby, burn. We'll put it on a bay leaf and we'll burn it away too. Hi, Joshua. Aw. Aw, Joshua. I'm sending you love. Okay. And one thing that I can say is that one of the things that would be the best is to work on healing you and loving yourself and standing into your power, because that's what's going to call in the person that's meant for you, right? And I'll do this real quick for you. Does Josh, I mean, because there's love and then there's like love, like full on love. Does Joshua's ex-girlfriend still love him? And that's a no. Does your ex miss you? And that's a yes, right? So she's not your true partner, right? She's not the one that you're going to align with and stay with, like your divine connection, right? But she does miss you. But we all go through that when we first have, when we first break up. There's that longing or missing what was there, right, in that transition state. But yeah, pour that love into yourself. Just love yourself, sweetie. And if you want to connect, I do work with mental health and trauma, like anxiety, depression, and all of that stuff as well. Quite possibly. Yeah, just like possessive, right? Yeah. You're welcome. I'm sending you love, okay? Lots of love to you, Joshua. Yeah. All right. I'm going to focus on Mel now, and then I'm going to pull Mel's card and get Mel her card. You're welcome, Joshua. All right, Mel. Oh, the Eight of Waters. I feel like that's what I call... Did we not have a card for you? Did I not pull Mel's card was the Eight of Water? I feel like that, or maybe... right? Maybe. I know I see it on Crystal. All right. Did I read Mel's card? Mel, did I give you your card? So I'm not sure if I already read your card, Mel. I feel like I did, but... Thank you, Winnie. Hello, hello, hello. Anyway, I'm going to read the Eight of Water again because I haven't seen Mel say no, so we'll just read that. So, journey of discovery, letting go and seeking a deeper meaning and greater authenticity beyond superficiality. All that glitters isn't gold, and I know that I always deserve authentic riches, the gold that fills me with joy, abundance, and understanding. I fearlessly pause to re-examine where I have been, where I am, and where I might go. Now I consciously choose the path that is right for me instead of the one that seems likely to draw me onto it, or the one I feel I ought to walk. I am true to my heart. I've come as far as I can, and I leave by the wayside the last vestiges of illusion, the last bits of fear and shame. I will no longer hold on to what isn't right for me. All righty, Julie. I'm going to ask that if that one's first too. We're going to check these three. Is this Julie's card? Is this Julie's card? Is this Julie's card? No. Seven of Fire, Julie. You got the unicorn. The beautiful little unicorn. Personal best, going the distance, perseverance, nonconformity. I'm unstoppable. My passion pushes obstacles aside as I engage in sustained effort. I know how to bend, but I don't compromise on what's most important to me. If others aren't happy with the course I'm on, I don't have to let their concerns affect me. I release the temptation to resist challenges, and I trust that I can make things happen as I live life on my own terms. Inspired solutions present themselves. Right? So just beautiful, beautiful card for you, sweetie. You're unstoppable. Oh, that's so silly that it's not. Yeah, I have no idea about that. Can we put Rocky on the list though? I'm gonna give Rocky a card because they've been trying. He's been trying. They've been trying. Okay, and Lisa, the Page of Earth. Okay, the Page of Earth for Lisa. Beautiful card. He's just so cute with his wings. Yeah, you're just a little bit further down, so I'll give you a card in a moment, okay, sweetie? So Page of Earth, commitment to prosperity, first signs of tangible success, undeniable evidence that hard work will pay off, dreams grounded in reality, start of a new project. Everything starts with a plan, and I am beginning to see results generate prosperity. I am a doer, and I get to make my own decisions. I have the ability to attract what I need, right? So beautiful message. Just you know you can get what you want. So focusing on that, having that faith and standing within that power is going to make it come to you a lot faster, a lot better. Okay. Okay, and then we have Winnie, and then we have Jess and Diana on Facebook, and then Rocky. Okay, but first, Winifred. Winnie. Ooh, Winnie. Three of them flew out. Let's see. One of them is this Winnie's card? Is this Winnie's card? Is this Winnie's card? Nice. The 10 of the wheel of fortune, number 10. Look at that beautiful card. The 10, number 10, major arcana. Fortune's wheel, or wheel of fortune as it would have been called in other decks, but fortune's wheel. Destiny meets synchronicity. I am in awe to experience many meaningful coincidences that prove to me that spirit has my back. These lucky breaks and moments when things just turn out perfectly show how we're all connected. My gamble will pay off when I trust my co-creative partnership with spirit. My destiny is obvious to me now. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, the magician. The magician was the card that kind of fell out. Yeah, these are beautiful cards, really beautiful cards. So Jess, this is your card, love. The magician was the card that came out. Yep. I noted it, and then I was like, I wasn't really focused on Mel at that time, so I kept shuffling just to make sure. Hi, Marsha. Alrighty, Jess. Whoa. The 8 of Earth, Jess. Look at that beautiful cello. Just beautiful. The 8 of Earth. Apprenticeship, gaining knowledge, learning and employing a new craft or skill. Even masters of their craft have more to learn, and I eagerly embrace the opportunity to go deeper, develop a greater understanding, and find new ways to apply what I know. I acknowledge all that I have learned and accomplished, the skills I have developed, and the goals I have reached. Now is the time to find new ways to apply what I know to enhance my expertise. My beginner's awkwardness has melted away, and I know what I am doing now. I have the confidence to become more intimate with the work in all areas of my life. So what can you learn? What can you learn in the situation that you're talking about that, right? What can you do? What more can you learn in the area that you're interested in? You know, the question that you're asking. What is, how can you learn more in that space, Jess? And it could be talking specifically about your job, your role, but it could be, you know, in a different area. Hi, Jenny Rin. Okay, so Diana on Facebook is next. Aw, Diana. The Ace of Water. The Ace of Water. I love it. The Ace of Water. Unconditional love, overflowing abundance, the fertility of love. I'm filled with love from spirit and joyously let it flow out to others where it fertilizes the seeds of co-creation. Ah, my Magician card. Love gives me hope, shining brilliant light on all the possibilities available to me. I am optimistic about bringing dreams into being. Spirit always informs me and guides me, allowing me to illumine the darkest of places, right? Fear and love, they're the two emotions, right? And fear is the state where, like, we're just going to see those negative things come to us, right? But yes. But occupying that love, just being in that state of love, more love is going to come to you. Abundance is going to come to you. All good things come to you when you embody love, right? When you embody love. Alrighty. Marsha, Rocky, Renee. Hello, Renee. So Rocky had questions about, so one of these ones, we're going to see which one it is. And then we'll do our intuition thing. Happy Monday. Yes. Yes. Thank you. All right. Is this Rocky's card? Is this Rocky's card? Is this Rocky's card? Could have been just a misdeal. I've done that before. Is this Rocky's? Or how about this? Is this Marsha's card? Yeah, Marsha. They're like, it's not the dog's card. It's Marsha's card, though. The Four of Fire. Okay. A nice little Four of Fire. I'm happy to see you back on here as well, Diana. All right. Four of Fire. A new creative phase, celebration, pleasure and harmony in relationships. And I'll do the yes, no as well, okay? Dancers have partners, singers have musicians who help them create sweet music, and I find others who are in sync with me and my desires. It's a time for celebrating friendship and all that others bring into my life. A time for revelry and relishing the pleasures of being in good company. Making magic together with others is the focus at this time. So what was your specific question, Rocky? Coffee time. Spicy. So there's definitely a collaborative energy with this card, right? Like it's talking about a new creative phase. So something is coming to you, new, right? New creative phase, celebration. So you celebrate when you win, when you get what you want, right? We don't celebrate when we lose. So there's a very positive omen from this card, right? And pleasure and harmony in relationships. So it, to me, it signifies a very positive time in your life, and it's very stable energy. The four is always very stable. Okay. So feel positive that that is going to come to you, that you're going to get the job that you applied for, and that finances are going to be stabilized. You're going to have new relationships that are going to come, because when you go to a new workplace, you do make new connections, right? So all of that is coming to you. It's a very positive sign for the question that you were asking. All right. And then we got Renee. Look at 22.2 likes. 22.2 thousand likes. All righty, Renee, my love. You're welcome. Are you in Canada or are you down in the States, Rocky? Is this Renee's card? Just wanted to make sure. I felt like it was, but we got to sometimes I like to do a check-in. So Messenger of Air for Renee. Thank you for the cake. I'll take cake for breakfast. That kind of cake anyway. Messenger of Air. Opinions informed by experience, adherence to dogma. Are you out in Alberta near the Rocky Mountains, or are you in Ontario? We're Canadians. We got lots of Canadians. Hi, Miss Howie. We can put you on the list for the pendulum as well, for sure. We got a lot of Canadians in the crew. A lot. Whether we've got some in all the way across the country. Hi, Angel Wings. Opinions informed by experience, adherence to dogma, allegiance to a way of thinking or acting, a learned response, subconscious programming, and swift reactions or responses. I need to broaden my perspective. I am reacting to a situation from my past. I have to think about whether I want to do things the old way or respond differently this time. I can adopt a new way of thinking and behaving. I am swift and move quickly, ensuring my actions are for the highest good. Positive outcomes are assured, especially if you start reacting differently, right? So if I'm, used to, when something happens, negative self-talk, right? And I beat myself up. If I decide I'm not doing that anymore, right? And I change that behavior, then that positive outcome is going to be assured, because I'm not sitting there beating myself up in that negative space. Right? There's lots of ways that we can change the way that we react or respond to a nice BC. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, Jenny Wren. And you're on the list for yes, no. Julie. Okay, Jenny Wren. You're welcome, love. Hey. So we're going to check and see if it's this one or this one. Very different cards, but both of them are good cards. I'm happy that you started your week with us too. Is this Jenny Wren's card? Is this Jenny Wren's card? Is this one? King of Earth. King of Earth. Yeah, we're still doing the competition for March, which will get awarded at the end of the month. For the top 3 gifters, get a free reading with me. A free one-on-one reading with me, a $45 value. Oliviera is on the top of the list for sure. Without fail, it's Oliviera. Oliviera is taking it, and then yeah. Will you please take the free call with me, CJ? What it can, and ask me. It's a lot more valuable. Definitely. A lot more valuable. Oh, well, I'm so sorry to hear that, love. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, that's a lot. No. I'm not sad. I'm just sorry that's a lot to have to experience, right? That's a lot for you, right? It's heavy. And we got to have Anita on the list too. Is she going to stick around? So, King of Earth for Jenny Wren. Yes. Love you. All right. So I'm going to, after I do Jenny and after I do Anita, I'm going to pop over. I'll do the 3 yes, no's that are on the list, which is CJ, Miss Howie, and Julie. And then I'll go back to the card list. Okay. So King of Earth for Jenny Wren. Enterprising, philanthropy, ability to attract abundant wealth, magnanimous, conscious manifesting, a reliable leader. I have trust and faith in the invisible and know it will manifest in the realm of form the way I need it to. Opportunity can be found anywhere and everywhere. Because I am competent and committed, I am ready for abundance to manifest now in the world of conditions, in a form that is aligned with my highest good. I manifest all that I desire, consciously aware of the need to stay focused and grounded in the everyday work required. So it's a really positive, like it means like your manifesting game is on point. Just hold that faith, right? Think about what you want, envision it, feel it, and then take steps towards it. Every day, just put a little bit of action in towards your dreams and watch it manifest in form in the material world. Okay. So Anita. Nice. So the card's perfectly on time, hey? Okay, that's too many. We're not sorting through 7 cards. Anita's got some powerful energy. Oh, and just to note, this week on Wednesday, in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective is our first quarter check-in. The moon is in Cancer this week. Anita's card's being very stubborn now. You might be the only one from the Netherlands. It's being real stubborn, Anita. Aha. No, I didn't. I really do have to go outside at nighttime, and go and look at them. Would be a good idea. So I do trauma and mental health and healing right? So if you do and I offer a free call, and it's a free call to get clarity and to see about, yeah, me too. Messenger of fire for Anita. Okay, messenger of fire for Anita. I've seen pictures of them though, but I've seen them before. Messenger of fire for Anita. Determination for a new adventure. Definitely got that in there. Innovation, independent creative action, spirited and headstrong. Yeah, northern Canada, we definitely, like in more northern Canada, typically, like in Alberta, you can see them quite frequently. So I have an unstoppable spirit and can co-create all that I desire. Surrounded by spirit, illumined by the wisdom that rises up within me, I set forth on a path to innovate. I trust in my vision and act accordingly, remaining true to what I most value and desire, which can manifest in many forms. Nice. I love it. All right. You got your dreams are coming. Your dreams are coming, right? The adventure. Go on the adventure. Stay strong. Keep your vision clear, right? And stay strong in that direction. Okay, CJ, what was your question, dear? What was your question? And Miss Howie and Julie. Okay, we're gonna do the questions and burn things. Apparently, with the messenger of fire, you might as well. So let me know what your what your questions are, and we'll fire off some yes nos here. Okay. Okay. Will Miss Howie and Nick reconcile? Will Miss Howie and Nick reconcile? No, Miss Howie. Will CJ be a TED Talk speaker? Will CJ be a TED Talk speaker? Yes, CJ. Julie, what's your question, love? Oh, is Kilo pregnant? Yes, who's Kilo? Oh, is there an angel looking over Julie? Yes. Yes, there is. There's always everybody has guardian angels. There's really, whether it's family or actual like the big one. Woo. I know that's not the answer that you wanted to hear, Miss Howie, but when you put that love into you, right? Really love yourself fully, right? Then I'm pregnant with a food baby. Will Liz be okay waiting to move? Like, will Liz be okay while she waits to move away? Yes. Is the group of Jehovah Witnesses outside stalking the community? No. No, they're not, Leslie. Yeah, Mama and the Papa have a couple snakes. Mama and the Papa have... Okay, so is Damia still there? Because if not, I'm going to do Papa and then Mama and then Hazel. And then we'll see if Kita is still there too. Okay. Hello. Ooh. Yeah, just stay until the end of the show, and then endanger noodle babies. How about we do that? How about with the mod squad? We just have a mod squad call and we'll do cards with the mod squad in the mod squad call. Does that sound like a good idea? So are the city workers preying on weaknesses? Is that what the question was, Leslie? Okay, we'll do it that way then. We'll just, because then we can maybe hopefully support Melinda as well. Is the group outside preying on city workers? So is the group that's outside preying on the city workers? No. We're on the citizens? No. Yeah, no, we're going to do a mod squad unite and do some support. We'll get some loves and we'll do some support. And we'll do some guidance as well. Okay. Lots of love. Lots of love. Jehovah's Witnesses, why are they there? To spread their message. To spread their message. No, it's okay. It's okay. You don't, and yeah, you don't have to apologize. It's okay. Cheers, Mama. At 8 foot, I hope she's bigger than all people. So oftentimes, so for me, I have a 5 team. I have 5 angels. They're original angel helpers. That's what they are. That's what their title is. They're angel helpers. They were angel helpers for the original angels. And they have been my guide team for millennia. And you probably have the same, like where you have a guide team in the spiritual realm that's looking after you. It could be 1 or 2. I feel like there's 2 for some reason. I feel like you have 2 that are there. But we also have like ancestors that pass on, that come in and they look after us, or they look in on us and check in on us and make sure that, they look out for us, right? They try to give us guidance and silent and nudges. And sometimes those nudges come through the synchronicities that we see in times. When we see 1010 or 1111, things like that, when we're seeing repeated numbers, it can be an information from them to do, well, me and my knowing. It's just the knowing. That's the Claire, just that Claire, it's just the Claire of knowing. Right. When I see, like, sometimes when I like lean into certain people or certain things and, and I'm clear on my own thing, I just see. I see, or I feel, or I hear, or I know, right? Those are the clairs that I have, is those 4, depending on who or what I'm doing. It depends on how it shows up. Sometimes I hear things, sometimes I see things, sometimes I feel things, and sometimes I just know. It's just a solid knowing. You know, you can always hop on that free call, Julie. Take that free call, book a free call with me, and then it'll be easier for, it's easier for me when it's just you and me, right? Like it's easy, it would be easier for anybody. If it's just you and me and we're in a conversation together, it's much easier, right? To talk about that. Or for me to sense in and just know, right? It's much easier to know or to sense one person one-on-one versus sitting, you know, in a collective like this where we have, you know, viewers on here and viewers on here, you know, that are all together. And, you know, plus then I really get to sense into your energy. It's like, it's on her profile and then it's on her website. And it's a big green button that says free clarity call, which reminds me, I have to make. Oh, yes. Sorry. I saw that question come up, Anita, and I meant to ask it, and then I just went right on. All righty. Is the economy going to tank this year? It most certainly is. It most certainly is. But I think we all know that, right? All the crap that they're doing, all the crap at the helm, all the dirty, dirty business, all the crap that they're doing, the stuff that's going on between Russia. It is. It is. Yeah, because that's a big move, right? That's a big move with China and Russia. So all of the oil, all petroleum products, in order to be traded, you had to buy with US dollars. And now that China and Russia are brokering a deal behind the scenes that they're going to use yen, and even with Saudi Arabia, like there's a lot. So the US economy is going to crash. The US economy is going to crash. And from the US economy, a lot of people, you know, like it's been the world currency for a long time. No, 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 that's not like tanked was diving down. Like just the economy is gonna drop. Like the money is going to, you know, like it's going to be tough times for a lot of people. Like I think honestly, if I was to ask, I'm pretty sure that the US is probably going to end up in a civil war. Right? There's going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot of turmoil and stuff that's going to happen, right? Yeah. It's going to devalue the USD. Is there going to be a war on the US soil? We are definitely entering interesting times. So when you think about what do you focus on, right? What you focus on grows. So what we need to be focusing on is love and peace, right? Love, peace, joy, right? Focus on those. We can't be focusing on all of the negativity that's going around. That's not turning a blind eye to it. It's just not focusing on it. We need to understand what's going on out there, but not focusing on it. Yeah, she's an honorary Canadian. Yep. right? Like it's gonna be, well, there's a shift, right? There's a shift. Like we're transitioning from the third dimension, right? And Rob, am I going to be a millionaire this year? In all these, exactly. If we can have, we'll have identity politics for sure. I identify as a free soul. I identify. Is Rob going to be a millionaire this year? Is Rob going to be a millionaire this year? It's saying yes, but then what's a millionaire? What's the value of money going to be? Now I'm just going to adopt squatters' rights. I'm going to just pick a house, move in and stay there. It's saying no. I'm going to go live in a bus. No, I'm going to go live in a van. Am I going to get in a camper van? Am I going to get in a camper? I'm going to get a camper van. I'm going to get a camper. I'm going to get a camper and I'm going to travel. Yeah, I'm going to get a camper van. I'm getting very hot now. Right? I'm going to move to Indonesia. I think that's a good idea. Let's go. Yeah, I'll get a camp. I just need to find one. Well, we'll all have money and we'll all have special talents. Is Liz gonna pass her driving test? Is Liz gonna pass her driving test? No. Yeah, it's more about. Yeah, but if I ask if she will, it's still the ever is implied, right? I don't have to add the ever. Will she pass it? Will she ever pass it? Is the same. Because if she won't, if she will at some point. It wasn't, the time limit wasn't specified because it didn't need to be. We're going to get a commune. We're going to have a commune. We'll all get together. Right? Okay. So we're at 11:09. Let's get our leaf together and we're going to burn our leaf. Okay. Let's burn in some good stuff. I got a bunch of pieces of leaves. We'll burn this, that piece maybe. It's not a cult. It's a collective of unified light transformers. All right, we're going to burn this leaf. He's just a potato. $11.10. New home. 1111. We seen it. I got Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust on there. Melinda. And hi, Model Mo. Joy, grace, and joyful existence. I put joy down. Strength. The perks of being a subscriber is the pictures of Castiel and me. Strength, my love. Knowledge. Power. Have peace down. Guidance, acceptance. Undoubted confidence. Clarity, forgiveness, understanding. Trust. Intuition. Creativity. Inspiration. I got resources on the list. Safety, compassion. I put compassion. I put safety on there, sorry. Compassion. I like that. I got that. Love it. Connection. Higher learning. Yes. Higher learning. Okay, we have a really full full leaf. Both sides packed in there. Fulfilled. We'll be fulfilled. All things fulfilled, right? I'm gonna call in my clients. I'm gonna call in the people that need what I have to offer for healing, because your healing is going to create a ripple effect. You heal, others heal around you. It just grows and grows and grows, right? That ancestral healing, exactly. Health for sure, love, for sure. Focus, discipline. Yes. That took a moment. Yeah. You attract what you need. Oh. I dropped it. It's still burning. I got to get it out of there so it doesn't light light everything else on fire. Okay. It completely burned. Is my light too bright? It's not too bright. Yeah, it burned. I can't even show you that it burned because it's like dust now, but the whole thing did. Oh, there. That's all that's left of it. Almost caught my other matches on fire. Never too bright. Never too bright. Be magnetic and magnetize everything to us, right? Magnetic. You align who you are in that. Sending lots of love. Let it be, so be it, so it is. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So What's your other yes, no question, Julie? And no sorries. I love working with you too. We're going to have a lot of fun. As above, so below, as within, so without, so mote it be, and so it is, so it is. Oh, does your ex best friend regret severing ties with Julie? Does Julie's ex best friend regret severing ties with her? No, honey, she doesn't. Okay. She doesn't. People come for a season, a reason, right? A lesson or an experience, right? And what's meant for you will never pass you by. And the people that are meant to be, that are good for you are going to stick around. Right? It's perfect. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to hop off here. Maybe. Will Shane marry me? Okay. Lisa Smiley. Will Shane marry Lisa? Is Shane going to marry Lisa? Is Shane and Lisa going to get married? Lisa Millie. Is Lisa, Millie, and Shane going to get married? No. No, sweetheart. Sorry to tell you that. No. Okay. I love you guys. Yeah, I think we'll leave on our leaf burn and we'll reconvene here tomorrow at 9. I'm going to do a mod squad call shortly. And we'll, yeah, I didn't do the intuition test. I mean, we can, right? We can ask what, if you know what color is behind my, right? You're so welcome, Diana. I love you. So I have a team of mods that moderate my my channel here, and we're gonna have a call afterwards. We have a member who needs some support and some love. So we're just doing our intuition test before we leave. Love you, sweetie. Yeah. Love you, Julie. Okay, I feel like everybody has answered. So we are going to award the winner to 3 people because it's green. This is Nephrite Jade. To show you Nephrite Jade. It shows up really nice on here for the green. Okay, so we have Salasia, Helena, and Diana. Get a free card. Okay. Yeah, that Nephrite Jade is beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Helena, love, number 6. Oneness. Obsidian is a really good protective stone, for sure. In all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and an exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. Right? So beautiful, beautiful card for you. Okay, and then Hazel and Diana. So Salasia. Hi, Serendipity, I think is your name. Salasia. Ooh, Salasia. Hello, Serendipity Sue. Salasia, the 10 of water. Ooh. Serenity, peace, good fortune, and well-being. All is well with the world and with me. Well-being is my natural state. Everything I need comes to me easily and effortlessly. I look around and see all the love that we share. I take pleasure in all I have accomplished. Whatever attention I receive or don't receive, I am serene, for I know full well what it took for me to get where I am. I celebrate myself and all who have traveled the road with me and feel grateful to Spirit for being my companion always. It's just beautiful. And now, Diana. Hi, Sarah. How are you, love? Diana. Not all of them. That's too many. Too many cards. Just one, Diana. Just one. Oh, there we go. Messenger of Fire, Diana. Messenger of Fire for Diana. Determination for a new adventure. Innovation. Independent creative action. Spirited. Headstrong. I have an unstoppable spirit and can co-create all that I desire. Surrounded by spirit, illumined by the wisdom that rises up within me, I set forth on a path to innovate. I trust in my vision and act accordingly, remaining true to what I most value and desire, which can manifest in many forms, which is just lovely. Yeah, you just have to be careful because not all crystals are water resilient, right? Some cannot be put in water. I love you guys. I love you guys. Nope, full moon is next week on the 6th or 7th of April. This week on Wednesday, we're doing the first quarter in Cancer. Okay, this Wednesday in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective is the first quarter in Cancer. On the 6th or 7th of April is the full moon. Then the full moon is in Libra. Sun is in Aries. Full moon in Libra. But this week on Wednesday, so it's the 5th, 6th, 5th for London, I think, or LA, one or the other. So this week on Wednesday is the first quarter check-in with the moon in Cancer. Okay, and the sun is in Aries. Okay, but I love you guys. You can bury them in the earth. You can, do. Yeah, we were just heading off for today, Sarah. Okay, but you can come back and see us tomorrow. Okay, we'll be back at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, and we love you. Let's pop this up to 30,000. Can we get this to 30K today? And then we'll have a mod squad call. We're going to unite in the mod squad. I just have to run and pee first, okay, guys? And then we'll connect. Let's see if we can get it to 30,000. Oh, we're close. We're close. Definitely God willing. $29.9. 30K. There we go. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you back here at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Okay. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Check me out on my website. Check me out if you're looking for healing. Definitely connect with me for healing. It really is inexpensive because you're going to see results in 3 months versus 3 years or 10 years or however long you're going to spend in therapy. If you get your results a heck of a lot quicker, it's worth $1,000. It really is. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Okay. Bye, guys.